Welcome to Black Diamond's Barbarian Whirlwind Budget Plan. Um, this is my first video, so bear with me a little bit. I got this idea from, streaming YouTube, browsing videos and whatnot. Um, so here's my Barbarian. Uh, right now, as you can see, I have nothing on my Striptum. But, so I am going to try to make a Barbarian budget of a 700k roughly. I did buy one weapon earlier for 75k, so our total budget's going to be 775k. So the first weapon, you want some life on hit and crit damage, and obviously an axe for plus crit percent. An axe or mace will work. You need the extra 10% crit for the Whirlwind setup because you thrive on your crits to build up your fury to keep spawning tornadoes, obviously. Using Battle Rage, which every crit has a chance to gain 15 extra fury. So that's the reason we want this type of weapon. So this will be our main hand weapon, so that's 75k down. So we're going to look for offhand now. So let's go with crit damage, strength. We want some strength, and we want some let's go with you can either go with vitality or has socket for more crit damage, or you can do even life on hit, life steal. Since we got a pretty good main hand with 600 life on hit, which I don't think you need much more than that, even though it helps. I'm gonna try with socket. Oh no, because I don't want to spend money on a gem. So I'm gonna do let's do vitality. So we're gonna search here. Let's go 100k for a weapon. Alright, so we got, let's see here, let's go buyout, minimize buyout, 530, huh? Well, that's pretty low DPS, so let's try to get something with decent DPS here. Let's see what the highest DPS is for these prices. So 774, 50k, 42%, 53, 41. Mid-range. Just gonna keep going down. See what's on here. This one's not too bad here. 754, 119 strength, 79 crit damage for 49k. So we're definitely going to buy that one. Yep, that's one we're gonna buy. So that's 50k. So it's 125k total. So these are our weapons. 420, 754. So I mean they're not too bad. You can put the mace in the main hand and have the axe as the offhand, since it has higher attack speed for your tornadoes. Alright, so next we will go, let's go with shoulders. We'll just go across the line and all the way down. Alright, so armor, shoulder, oops, that's ring, shoulders. So obviously you want strength, vitality, and resist. So let's go, we got 650k more spend, divide by 11, so that's about 60k average. So let's do 60k, see if we can find anything. I want to go level 60. Alright, 547 armor, resist, ooh, that one's good. We're gonna scoop that up right now. 64 resist, a lot of armor. Yep, we don't even have to look twice at it. So that's pretty good, pretty decent deal right there. 127 strength, 56 vitality, 64 resist all, 218 armor. So that gives us a lot of defensive needs, and it gives us a little bit of strength too. Alright, so let's go helmet. So with helmet, we are going to do, I guess we could. So yeah, We can do gems. Those are pretty cheap for regular ones. So let's see here. Let's go strength. All resistance socket. Actually, let's go crit. We want crit on our helmet. Let's go 3%. Alright. So 5k. Alright, let's try 80. Alright, we got some 80s here. Alright, let's see here. 83, 33 vitality. 48 vitality. Oh, here's one with a gem in it. No vitality though, so we'll pass on that. Let's see here. What else we got? Physical resist. Ooh, this one's a pretty good one right here. Gives us intel, crit, empty socket, vitality, and dex for defense. That one's even better. No vitality though, but it gives armor and more crit. So I'm deciding between these two at the moment. Let's go with, we're gonna go with the helmet with vitality since we want a little bit more armor. Alright, so we're gonna buy that. Oh, someone bought it. Alright, so let's try this one. Alright, well, that made our choice easier. Alright, so we got 86 strength, 145 intel, which trickles down for resist at 179 extra armor, helps a lot. 4.5% crit and empty socket for our life percent socket. So next, let's go here up here, gloves. So we want strength, critical hit chance, and we want crit hit damage. I'm gonna try 100 strength, see what we get. Alright, we got a few here. So 115, 24 intel, 107, 68 dexterity. I like this, it gives you a regen. So we are going to, and poison resist for the pool. We're gonna buy this for 50k. Alright, we got that. So the next is the chest. So let's go with chest. Chest armor. So I want all resistance. And I want vitality. So let's see what we got here. Let's try 50 resist. Alright, we got a few here. 114 strength, 27 vitality. That ain't too bad. Arcane. 108, 42, 50, 63. Not very good, decent bonuses. 42. Let's try a little bit lower strength. Maybe we'll get more. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's try 70 vitality as well. Alright, so we got 51, 89, 70, 51 resist. I like that, it adds armor. And the resist and health globes, which is going to be one of our main heals for killing extra mobs. When you're doing the Whirlwind spec, you don't need much heals, even though life on hit makes your life a lot easier. The faster you kill the mobs, obviously they drop health globes, and that is, you can live with no life on hit, no life still, as long as you kamikaze everything, kill everything fast. Your heals are coming from the health globes. Alright, so next is wrist. Let's go with bracers. I think we're going to want crit here. So let's go find crit. Not 70. Alright. There's nothing for, 7%. Sorry. Let's try 3%. We got a few hits here. 8148 lightning resist, 54 all elements. We do want to try to find something with vitality if possible. I'm sure it's not going to be that possible. So that's got 3 main stats. Dexterity, intel, 50%. 3% crit, 50 resist all, 82 strength. So right now it's looking like we're going to buy that one. Dodge, you cannot go wrong with extra dodge on a Barbarian. It definitely helps. So we're going to buy that one out. Alright, so next is rings. Let's find some good rings. Strength. I like to get 1 all resist ring and critical hit chance. So let's see what we got. No items found. Let's try a little bit lower crit. Alright, let's try 20 resist with 2 crit. Alright, nothing. Alright, let's try without resist. We will go with life regen or life unhit. So let's try this. Alright, we hit some. 50, 74. Let's go. Let's try 100. I really hope there's something. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 115, 3%, 67 strength, 109, 2.5, 3% low strength, decent strength, 104. Alright, so we're definitely buying this one right here. 115 health globes, obviously for your hills. Good crit chance, high strength, and decent dexterity for dodge, of course. Alright, so right now we got 1 ring, so let's send that to stash. We got bracers, send that to stash. We have a chest, we're sending that to stash. And we got gloves, so we'll send that to stash. Alright, let's find another ring. I want to find some crit damage now. Crit damage, let's go 15%. Let's try all resist this time. Alright, so 32 strength, 25 all resist, 90 armor, 21%, 24 resist, critical hit damage 24. Alright, let's go 24 and 70. Alright, looks like that is our best one. So, there we go. We got a little bit of everything on that ring. 71 strength, 35 intel for trickle of all resist, 24 resist all elements, critical hit damage 24%, melee attackers take 145 damage per hit, health globes grant 431, so we hit that perfect on a 6 prop ring. So let's send that to stash, and next we are going on a belt. So your Whirlwind setup, the main focus is a life leech belt. But those are pretty expensive right now. I highly doubt we'll find one, but we are going to try. So, let's go down life leech. Where's that life steal? Ooh, we got some. Alright, this first one's a pretty good belt here, but I do want to try to find one with vitality. So let's keep looking. Gold increase. Gold increase is beautiful to have. So let's type in all resist 48. See what we come up with. So gold and health pickup is really good to have, since you obviously want that for hills. Regenerates 1974 strength, 57 resist, 48 resist, some intel, health globes 2.2. So since our weapons aren't that overly powered, we're not going to be doing a lot of damage. So life leech isn't all that needed. But we are going to have it on this. For a proper Whirlwind setup, since this is a budget setup, for a proper Whirlwind setup, you will want to try find something with high strength, high vitality, resist, and life leech. So let's see here, 50 strength, 5% life. I want to try to stay away from the life. I want to look for vitality, because that adds to armor as well, using nerves of steel. Here's 57 resist, all only 2.2. So it looks like our best one at the moment is going to be that 5% life one. It gives a little bit of everything and a little bit of health, so we're going to buy it. I'd rather have vitality in that spot, since it does add to your armor for more defense, but since we're on a budget, beggars can't be choosers. Alright, so next is pants. Let's go with pants. Alright, so pants, we want strength. We definitely want vitality on our pants. So let's try 100 vitality. I'll use this 48. 2 sockets would be great. 69, 48, 49, 123 low strength. Let's try 80 strength. Alright, let's try 60 strength. Alright, let's go in the middle. 70 strength. Fire resist is good for molten. That's not bad right there for 20k. This one gives extra armor. Armor is always good for us. So, but I really want to try to find something with life regen or physical resist, and there's physical resist right there. Cold resist. Let's go check out the next page. See what we got. 75, 40, 73, 118, 49 regenerates, 68 life, 55 resist. So that's pretty decent right there. Yeah, let's get this. It gives life regen. 109 vitality. And pretty high resist. So we're going to buy it for 60k. Alright, so next thing we need is boots. So let's try that search. Alright, nothing. So let's try, alright, we're going to go higher strength here. High strength boots are pretty cheap. Guess not that cheap. Let's go 100. Let's go 120. Let's go 110. Alright. 119.76, 25. Life regen or movement speed would be key here. Dexterity for more dodge does not hurt. So it's low life regen down there. So 25 vitality, 114, 119, 25 vitality, 24, 37, 49 vitality there. Alright, we're gonna buy these right here with the higher vitality. 112 strength, 66 dexterity for extra dodge, 49 vitality, 18 lightning resist, and 49 resist all. Alright, so I think we got our set, and as you can see it costs about, we start with 775k, so about 500k. So now we're going to go test it. We're going to start with Act 1. We're going to test it with Act 1, see how it goes. Oh, there's our belt. And that's it. Alright, let's go test it. Let's go to the Royal Crypts. That's always good. Test spot, a lot of mobs there. We're going to go in our stash, get our gear out, and check our stats out. Oh, there's our mace, our boots, our gloves, not our gloves. There's our chest, our ring, another ring, our belt, our offhand, our helmet, our shoulder, and I think that's it. Alright, let me get a life. Oh, where's our amulet? We need to find our Ami. And our Ami is not there. Alright, so let's go back to Ami. Alright, so we want crit damage, crit hit chance. Life on hit and strength. I'm gonna double check her for the Ami. Just to make sure. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere, so we're just gonna go buy another one. That's fine. Let's try 5% crit. Well, we can go up to 100k for Ami, since we do have a budget still. So let's check it out here. We're gonna go low or high. 106, 35 regen, 5% crit, 105 vitality. I want to try to find high strength. Ooh. And vitality if possible. This one gives physical resist, a little bit of life on hit. I like this one right here. Almost 100 life on hit, critical 5, 80 vitality, 97 strength, so we're going to buy that out. Alright, so we need a gem. Let's make sure that gets to our stash this time. Sorry about that, guys. And there it is, voila! Magic. Alright, we're going to go buy a gem. Perfect square we could probably afford. And we want amethyst gem. 37k. Let's try go one higher. Radiant. 185. It's within our budget, but I just can't justify 185k on it. So we're gonna go back to perfect square for 37k. Alright, let's go back in. We will get our Ami finally. I have no idea what happened there. I thought we bought that one, but obviously I did not. Alright, so it's going to give us 13% more life up there, and we are at 30k life. So we're a little low on life, but for Act 1, it's not too bad. Our armor's at about 6k. Our damage is pretty good for being a budget. 25k. Our vitality is really low, but I mean with the budget we had, I think we did decent on our vitality. Could probably found some with rest and non-resist. I do think resist are better to have. So we got about 600, about 400 or 500 is good for Act 1. And 30k should be great for Act 1, so we're going to try it out. We got about 40% crit, 272% crit damage. Here's our skills we're using. We're using Cleave. That's so you can generate extra Fury 5 per attack and 3 additional per enemy, because obviously you have to build up your Fury to start, and then after you build it up once, you can go forever, as long as you have mobs behind you. And you're using Battle Rage, which is down here. While under the effects of Battle Rage, critical hits have a chance to generate 15 additional Fury. And the critical hits will come from Sprint, the tornadoes that you, every time you sprint, you leave little tornadoes behind you, and every time it crits, it gives you 15 Fury. So that's where Cleave comes in. You have to build up a little Fury, enough where you can cast Battle Rage, and then cast at least one sprint going through mobs. So tornadoes raging your wake, each one inflicting 60% weapon damage. So Whirlwind allows you to move at your movement speed while using Whirlwind for a rune. We obviously use this. So for one, it don't slow you down, and for two, you can basically walk through mobs. It also helps for extra damage. But the main thing is you do not want to get stuck by any mobs in a Whirlwind setup, because your defenses, you're not a tank anymore. You don't have the block, you don't have the shield, you don't have the high vitality or resist you usually would if you were a tank. So you want to keep moving and always be able to get through mobs. Warcry obviously for extra resist. That's pretty much a no-brainer. Also increases your armor. Wrath of Berserker, we're using this obviously for elites, so we can kill elites pretty easily. For passives, Ruthless for the extra damage. Weapon Master, we're using a mace for our main hand, so it gives us 10% critical chance. This does not affect your offhand. Remember that, guys. It does not affect your offhand. If you're having trouble keeping Fury up, Mighty Weapons isn't bad. 30% crit is doable, since you'll lose the 10% crit. And then obviously Armor. So we're going to get the Enchantress to give us 15% extra armor. So let's go hire her. Alright, so I think we're set.